The last bit of news that I want to talk about is Endgame. Avengers Endgame returning to theaters. Um, we were given word from CinemaCon that Avengers Endgame will be returning to cinemas in September of this year, and there will be added footage directly connecting it to Avengers Doomsday. The Russos and Kevin Feige have all come out and said that this Doomsday is the direct sequel to Endgame.
Okay. Uh, ma- do
Go
you
ahead.
want the soapbox first
No, go
or
ahead.
shall
Go
I?
ahead.
Okay.
Because I think we both feel the same way about
Okay.
this.
No, because I just thought of something else, and maybe it might be a little conflicting with yours. So if you want to, you can go.
No, go ahead.
All right. I don't initially also don't really love the idea of them adding scenes to in game that are part of Doctor Doom because those were never there. But then my head, this is where my brain went because, for instance, like the Harry Potter books and then the Harry Potter movies, J.K. never really probably didn't know all the steps going leading up to the end of Hallows. She probably had the end of Hallows set up, but we were the directors and the people making the movies were learning as everybody else was.
Sure.
Uh, and this TV show that's coming out is going to have the benefit of already knowing what happens throughout the rest of the series.
Sure.
In my head, I was like, this is all, I'm considering in game with Doomsday information. I'm considering it Harry Potter TV,
Okay.
but I think it's very stupid that don't. I mean, I'm okay if you like you have like a double feature. If you sell like a double feature that's in game Doomsday and you
Into
do and
Doomsday.
and you
Yeah.
do that, it's almost seamless. You would get like an intermission
Sure.
if you included those scenes from Doomsday into in game. But them as its own standalone thing, not a huge fan. If you put it as an edit on Disney Plus, I think that's better because like you're still getting the money from people, but you're not getting the box office because
Yeah.
this is not in game anymore. It's no therefore no
No.
longer in game.
No, it's the Doomsday prequel at that
It's
point.
it's the Doomsday cut of in game. It's
Yeah.
Zack Snyder's in game.
Oh God. Ugh.
I
You
didn't
made it
hate I
worse.
didn't hate Zack Snyder's
You made it worse.
but this
Ugh.
is this is Zack Snyder's in game.
I just I have two things. One, the lead up to Endgame and then sitting in the theater watching Endgame was something special. It really was. Like, I know we're kind of at like superhero atrophy at this point. It has pulled back in recent years, but uh, that lead up of, 10-ish years from Iron Man 1 all the way to Endgame was something that had never really ever been done in films. And there was something special about sitting in a theater the weekend Endgame came out and seeing the culmination of that storytelling and such a heartfelt goodbye to a character that we had known and loved over a decade in
Yeah.
Iron Man. When you bring it back into theaters and then you add stuff into it, it takes away, in my mind, from how special it was. You're putting a hat on a hat at that point. Um,
I mean, like I mentioned last week, sometimes I like a hat in a hat.
yeah. Um,
Baseball games, it's great.
yeah. The other point that I would make is it makes what Marvel has done over the last, what will it be? Endgame came out in what, 2018,
2019, I believe.
2019. So in the last 7 years, it makes all of that content almost moot, depending on how they do it.
I think, do you actually no? Do you think if whatever counts box office, like total box office, if they said this cut will not add to that box office, do you think they would still do it? Because all they're
Oh
doing is
yeah,
just
yeah,
chasing another movie.
they would absolutely do it, and here's why: because it's going to get butts in the seats for Doomsday, regardless.
Yeah.
Like they could release the
My
same damn
sister
thing
will see
without.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
they could
probably see it.
release. Yeah, they could release the same damn cut that we saw in 2019, and it would still put butts in the seats.
Yes.
Like you don't need to add to it. I like your idea of doing a double feature and adding like a prologue that has the bits and pieces. So it's its own separate entity and it leaves in-game alone. Like I think that would make perfect sense.
Yeah.
But that is what it is. Um, I'll still go see it. I'm still gonna go see Avengers Doomsday. So I mean, they're already getting my money.
Yeah. I mean, I think the last thing we even really have is Michael B. Austin Butler, uh, confirmed from Miami Vice. Um,
Michael B. Jordan and Austin Butler, yes.
Michael B. Michael B. Austin Butler.